Yes, people. Welcome back to NAFOR. Welcome back, new subscribers as well, because there's been plenty of yous. We're going to be talking about, obviously, Man United and Arsenal more. And then we're going to be talking about Manchester City. And whilst that Daps is on his way back from work, we'll continue that conversation as well between us all. But we're joined by the usual Tuesday panel plus phase. You know, I thought it'd be better to get an extra Arsenal fan in, considering, you know, their title hopes could be in the mud by tomorrow. But you know, some people's expectations are different than others. So let's have a contrasting opinion. And then we just got the Liverpool look just down there, innit? Yeah.
Why are we so low anyway?
One of them thinks he's Ray Charles, the other one's got peasants. Yeah. Yeah, man. What you man saying?
They got no fight in them at all, boy. Look, they're just
bro.
I'm bored, man. I'm bored. This bro, it's lonely at the top.
And that's why I put you lot at the bottom of here.
Bored is crazy.
Yeah, man. How you lot, anyways, man? Other than once.
I'm parched.
Good.
Someone fetch me some ale. Can someone fetch me some ale? I'm parched.
Yeah, we're bored of that line now.
Was it? I'm bored of you not doing anything in the Premier League. Do something.
I'm trying to do that tomorrow. What are you on about?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, talk to me nicely, man. I'm Premier League heritage. I got more Premier League titles than all of you lot combined.
Oh, heritage. Oh, you can there.
I am. Oh, Premier League. Well done.
Put together. Oh, Premier League.
I am Mr. Premier League. Relax.
Wording's great.
No, you lot's wrong, man.
Comes the history teacher, guys. Comes the history teacher.
I know, man. I'm just trying to prove that I'm a better teacher than you don't once, because we've already established that you're not good at teaching. Like I said, send me your agency, though.
I don't know who Cass thinks he is, you know.
Dean, I'll teach you about white people today, yeah? We have to wash our hair, yeah? Remember that. Now,
everyone's got to wash their hair. What are you talking about? Just white people
it's a bit different with our
not wrestlers.
Little bit different with white people, yeah? Dean, now that you've seen my hair, whip off your hat.
What do you think it is? There's 5 men here, bro. There's 5 men here.
I don't mind. I can
it's crazy.
Big up to your hair. Once I can see it going through your cap. I know you got a trim not too long ago. Dean, you called me out the other day. Now whip off your cap.
I called you out.
Whip off your
cap. You gonna wash your hair like some ghetto. That's crazy. That's nuts. You have to have a special day to wash your hair. It's crazy to me.
That's mad. That sounds like you are uneducated. Now whip off your cap.
I don't know how it's got to this.
It's pure man.
Yeah. No, it's got to this, man.
Yeah, no, because this guy talks about washing hair like it's weird or something. Like when it comes to white people hair, obviously it's a little bit different. Obviously, you can't just do it.
You need a special day to wash your hair,
bro. Because come on, man. Let's not act stupid now, man. I know you lot wash hair too. We wash our hair. Whoever else wants to wash their hair, the green person over there, the Hulk needs to wash his hair. Now take off your cap.
Take off my cap for what?
Because you called me out the other day, so take it off.
I didn't call you out. I called out for what you said. You need to wash your hair.
Him and Ches, yeah. I've got this weird bromance. You know, it's disgusting. Yeah. It's actually disgusting. Yeah, you and Ches.
Are you crazy?
Take off your cap.
All right. Let me do it. All right. Yeah. Cool.
Go on, man. Come on, man.
That pressure got to me. I took it off. Sorry.
This is what I mean about Ray Charles, man. Anyways, man, how are we doing today, people?
As I said, I'm just waiting for my runners. I'm waiting for my runners to do the job.
What about you, FaZe?
I'm good, man. I can't complain. I need a hair wash to myself, to be honest.
Yeah, like a girl, innit? Yeah. Like girls, innit? Yeah. Not beating up anyone anytime soon.
I'm sure you have to take a day out to wash his hair.
Not beating up any or using gigantism against somebody, or
I had a bit of road rage earlier with a Polish guy, but he didn't really want it, so. Carried on with our journeys.
At least you got that out of your system today.
Yeah, I'm in a good mood, man.
For no one. But yeah, man, let's talk about Man United and Arsenal, man, since that's how we have to word it. Man United and Arsenal. What are you saying, D, man? Your clubs are all 50-50 at the moment from what I'm reading. But if it all goes to plan, you know, it's going to be a good game. Hopefully.
No, it's going to be a good game, man. Like, what's going to happen is we're obviously going to pin you lot back, but you lot have got quality on the break, so I'm a little bit worried about your breaks, to be honest with you. Not gonna lie, that's just where it is. Like, obviously Amorim's gonna try and play to his strengths, but he ain't gonna be able to because you're gonna be pinned back to 5 at the back. But he's gonna actually suit your team, like the Rashfords and the Diallos. It's going to suit them.
I don't know if
So-
Diallo's play, you know. I think
What do
he
you
might
mean?
bench. I have a weird feeling because
Who's going to play in the right 10?
I have no idea, but there's the way I look at it. No, he's not going to play in a 10. I'm talking about the wing back situation. I don't think he's going to start. I honestly don't because he's played a lot of minutes lately. And
So who plays in the right? Who plays in the right 10 for you?
right 10? Take I don't know. It's like he's trying to work that one out. And even then, he might even put Bruno in the 8. We don't know. The thing is, I don't think us United fans can predict it at the moment. I don't think rivals can predict it either. It's like we're all still learning about his habits or who he favors or who he likes. It's all confusing with Amorim at the moment. But personally, for me, I can't call it. The only thing I can call is maybe the back 3 potentially and the goalkeeper. Even up front, it's like you rested Højlund, but people expect Xerxes to have a start again because he had played well against Everton, but you rested Rasmus for the whole 90 because he was knackered against Bodo. So he's obviously considering like fitness, rotation is key. We've got a game every few days. And that's something you could say Arteta's been quite keen on. He's made 5. So I've said this about Maresca, obviously because he can play one A and B team, but even Arteta, he's been rotating quite a lot. You've made 5 substitutions, some by force, some not. Do you know what I mean? It's all about key rotation. And that makes me wonder about Liverpool. What are you going to favour? The Everton game or the Newcastle? Are you going to rotate? Which one is it going to be? Are they both away games?
The difference is with in terms of the rotation with Liverpool is that they can keep a solid team for each game and just focus on what they're doing. They ain't got to worry, they ain't got to look at other results. The issue with us is we actually have to beat Man United because Liverpool got Newcastle, so we have to hope that they slip up, which I doubt they will. And we got Man United which is a bit of an issue. So that's a bit of a thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Well, go on, Daps.
Daps, you know.
Well, go on.
Appreciate you lot inviting me here. It's nice to be a mid-table team coming to a top table. So appreciate it, man.
Good to see you, son.
Good to see you, son.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's good to be here. It's good to be here mingling with Royalty Monts.
That's so good of you.
I appreciate it.
Is quiet. Monts doesn't talk.
Monts is quiet. Monts is quiet. Do you know what? Do you know what? I said last year.
Unworthiness.
Last year, I called Monts humble. Yeah. In fact, not last year. It was last season. I called Monts humble. Bro.
No way.
I'm not even going to say they win one Premier League.
One of my biggest things why I want Liverpool not to win the league is purely because of this man right here.
Well, you just have to take it with a pinch of salt. There's worse. There is worse out there. Yeah,
he's one of the worst.
You know
what?
He's
one of the best YouTubers on YouTube, but he's also one of the most.
Bro,
he's one of the best YouTubers.
Who's that?
But he's one of the people that I need to lose.
Bro, you know what it is. Yeah, you know what it is. There's like I can't think one off the top of my head, but think of one of the actors who plays a role that you fucking hate, yeah, but actually you admire him as an actor.
Yeah.
Teabag, Prison Break.
Teabag, man said teabag.
Yeah. That's royalty. That's royalty.
Yeah, so all right, we're comparing. So Cass, well done. We're comparing Monts to teabag. There we go.
Teabag.
I mean, Liverpool are teabagging everyone, so it makes sense.
But now, man, I've just been chilling. I'm thinking about starting my own channel called Manchester City, the greatest years, 2011 to 2024. Could be a good watch, I feel. So, yeah, man. Listen, we're in a fucking.
Hey, Daps, keep your head up, man. Keep your head up, man.
Bro, you know what? Honestly, I'm cool. I'm far better than I've.
But the only problem with that game is it should have been about 7-0.
Oh. Yeah,
that's the only problem with that game. It actually should have been 7.
Someone compared. Do you know what it was?
Maybe
like when
6-1.
Can you remember when we beat Man United 2-0? Yeah, and it was after Liverpool had battered United. We then beat them 2-0, and United fans were like, "That felt worse." Yeah, because it was just we had nothing. It was just someone going for a piss.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Fucking hell!
Hey guys,
but anyway, yeah, go on. Sorry, can I just one last thing that is relevant is I was watching Big Sixpence earlier, yeah, and watching Mr. Hooks, yeah, celebrating second place was wild. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, yeah, but that is wild. That is wild.
Is that what he's doing, yeah?
No, I ain't celebrating. I ain't celebrating no second, third.
Celebrating
place,
second
but
place,
the
it
narrative
has to
for
be
Arsenal has obviously
nasty.
changed, didn't it?
So what's
A
that?
lot of
What's
these guys 3 weeks ago were Arsenal were terrible, Arteta out, and nothing's
Innit?
changing. You don't see no Arteta out videos anymore.
mental, innit? It's just the way
It's
YouTube
crazy,
goes.
bro.
It's the way YouTube really goes.
Um,
or fan bases at that.
I feel
I
like
don't know. I feel like
I'm the only
people-
one. I feel like I'm on my own.
But there's people, I don't know, I'm a bit conflicted with the whole game tomorrow, yeah, because I'm thinking Arsenal win, yeah. But it's like the more YouTube I watch, the more people are trying to corrupt
our
my
soul.
brain, bro. Yeah,
Corrupt our soul, innit?
100.
That's
I'm
why
not
we're
gonna
like
lie,
this.
and it's got me to a point where, I mean, personally, at the moment, I don't really care about these results. I'm being 100 with you, yeah. Because, because that's where it is. All of these results are irrelevant if we don't fix the fuck up. So there's no point in me even like. I'd like to say,
I hear you.
it's
Oh no,
relevant.
they're very much relevant because like the where you are, you're in like the condensed section.
Between
like,
these
you know,
of them.
you know that 5-point thing that separates like
Bro,
third
real
to
talk.
like
Real
10.
talk. Do I want Arsenal to win and move further away, or do I want United to win and get closer to us? But all of it is kind of irrelevant because
But you got United soon. You lot got United soon, innit?
yeah, bro, I'm going. I think, but it's all of it. It's
Yeah,
just
I'll leave you
irrelevant.
with something.
All of it is just irrelevant. Like we need to fix the fuck up, and it's as simple as that. Like otherwise, bro. The truth is, I said this on Wolfie's channel yesterday. Yeah, like. We lost away games, and away games are away games. Yeah, I've always said that. Away games, you never know which away games you're going to win, which ones you're going to lose. Home games, though, that was my safety net. Yeah, home games, we always win home games. Tottenham came, and Tottenham beat us at home. But again, it was like, yeah, but that's Tottenham, and Tottenham sometimes do it against us. Yeah, but if we lose at home against Nottingham Forest, however good Nottingham Forest have started, what the fuck is this? Are we just mid-table cannon fodder?
Arsenal
Like,
Europa League.
They beat Poole though.
Yeah, but bro, like, we have not lost at home
You'll probably
until
slap Nottingham
Tottenham.
Forest, man.
We must. I don't even care about slapping them, but we need to because, bro, you can't build a house till you fucking put the foundations down. We just need to get a win.
At this point, Daps will take a 95th minute penalty that wasn't.
Oh, Haaland's left bollock can come in again.
Even a rebound. Keep penalty saved.
Tripping over the line and that. Don't even know you got the goal. Just
players in the box.
Own goal.
Oh, hand of rods. Fuck it.
You're going too far.
You know that reminds me of the guy who can never score a proper goal unless it's a rebound. Majority of his goals for me, Dirk out the best poacher of rebounds I've ever seen. You just know if a keeper's parried it, Valdez style, you know Dirk Cout's there to finish it. I swear he scored United a hat-trick against United with rebounds only. I'm pretty sure.
He was so shameless because he'd celebrate.
It was in a great kick. It was a great kick and going it. Yeah.
One of them hit the ground first. One of them hit the ground first.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If it's a rebound and not a deflection's a bit different. A rebound, you're following the ball. You should be doing that. Like
there's something in
that. Bro, and there's one thing that I always used to like about Daniel Sturridge, and I remember a particular game for Liverpool. Liverpool couldn't score. Sturridge came on. Sturridge always used to unleash, yeah? If you unleash, as long as you get it on target, there's a good chance the keeper's not going to be able to hold on to it. Someone follows it in, you get a goal from that. So all these little things, like a lot of players don't bother following the ball up. So don't
call it against Everton where he comes on and Mane scores the rebound.
Yeah.
Last minute. Yeah.
It's from just a shot from outside the area. Yeah.
Yeah, he scuffed it. The worst thing, he scuffed it, miss it. And it just bounced off the post into Mane's ball.
Anyway, yeah, what are you lot saying then? Because
I'm saying
Arsenal, are you man saying, hold on now, let's not deflect. Arsenal man them. Are you too
on a realistic one?
Are you too confident?
If we talk seriously, really and truly, we're going to have a lot of chances to win the game and we're going to pin them right back. That's what's going to happen in the game. This is Amorim. No, we will. This is Amorim's chance. He's going to realise. We will pin them back.
There's an if hanging over your squad right now.
It don't matter who plays. We're going to.
It does matter who plays. What you on about? You lot were all creaming. When I say you lot, I don't mean you in particular, by the way. I mean your fan base or phase. I forgot you're an Arsenal support as well. For Ødegaard, you ain't dominating no one. You're just crossing the ball and hoping for the best. If Ødegaard now is unavailable because his birth child is there, his firstborn or whatever, and then Marino's not there, and
Birth
parties are 50-50 because we all know what parties like. He probably will play though, Then I'm thinking like, I think United have a chance here. To be fair, because all I know is get the ball to Saka and hope. If Erdogan's not there,
or set pieces, but
I forget.
Sorry. And by the way, that was not a diss, because it's got to a point where Gabriel and set pieces is so fucking clutch, man.
That's a skill, bro.
These are planned set pieces that you can't.
It's a skill.
You know what it is? It's got to the point now. It's got to the point with Gabriel. Like when Robin used to cut in, and it was like everyone knew he was going to cut in, but try and stop him, right? It's the same with Gabriel and set pieces now. Everyone's looking at him thinking, fuck's sake, we know what he's going to do. Cool, stop me then. Like, and no one can do
but
it.
not just that. You have to remember to get to actually really like get that those goals and those things exactly how you want it. The ball's got to be perfect. Like, people just saying, Saka's just stopping the ball.
No,
but you have to remember, all our goals.
He knows what he's doing.
All our goals are all different. The one against West Ham,
true.
Three of them blocked off. All of them for it to be flat. You have to be a flat ball to score.
But this is why I said Gabriel's these headers are underrated because he has to judge the flight of the ball each time.
Bro, it's the way he can hang himself in the air as well. It's like he's playing fucking basketball. The way he hangs up.
Saka's going into a new level now as well, isn't he? Like his next step is to start getting serious numbers because the level that he's at now.
No, but I'm saying even if Saka was to just whip a crossing, I think Gabriel's movement and judging of where the ball is going to be and how much
jump, bro. It's the way he hangs in the air,
literally
time.
And it's just one of those. How do you handle that? Like I see something on Twitter earlier. You literally need to do ring around the rosy.
Oh, I've seen that. There's a team that did it.
There's a team that actually did
it. Ring around of roses.
Oh, they ring around the rosy.
Like, you know what I mean? That old nursery round thing just to stop Gabriel.
But now you know what? You can't. Especially with defenders,
thank you. That threw me all the way off, Cass. Highlight that because that was absurd. That was absurd. That was crazy. He said Gabriel's head games needs more respect. Is crazy.
Right, who said that?
Can we put him on a timeout?
Block him.
So we put him on he's a blue boy as well. He's Chelsea. That is
block him.
I've been reading the comments. That knocked me back for it. That's a confession. I think you've just came out. I don't even think that's a pause. That's crazy. I think you
went beyond the pause.
That's crazy.
Snap
the DVD after that.
Do you know the worst one that I keep hearing? I was watching a show the other day. It might have even been early on Never a Foul, and someone got away with saying twice, and this one gets said way too often, I'm coming for your neck if you lose, and I'm thinking, no, you can't say that. But someone said it twice, and no one in the panel pulled him up for it. I thought, what's going on here? You need me there, man. I did not get away with that one.
You said what?
Huh?
You said what? Say that again. Sorry, I didn't hear.
To clip me or something.
No. I actually didn't hear. What you said. Do I have to do this? I didn't hear. I actually didn't hear what you said.
I missed it as well. I actually missed it as well.
I was saying that.
Watch the fucking show back. I said it. Okay. Take that.
What did he say?
I didn't know.
Yeah, right.
I actually don't know. I'm actually being genuine.
It's all right. Don't worry.
Let me go on mute and listen to him.
All right, go on.
It's the most obvious one. Anyway, so what are we saying? Arsenal win surely tomorrow.
I'm not going to sit here and shamelessly say that United have a big probability of winning. Right now, as it stands, if everyone's available as well, I think United's got maybe a 13% chance of winning.
13% chance.
Was that 1-3? Where the fuck did you get that from?
13.
Because the probability of football, 13 as in 1-3, like that's the probability.
That's crazy.
I don't think United have something like that. I made it up.
You got 11 professional footballers.
Yeah, but the thing is, all right,
I mean,
man at the professional.
What's going on there?
I don't think you think they're professional. 13%.
Yeah, but
so what are you saying, Dean? There's more percentage.
I think Arsenal are going to batter them, but if I support Man United,
oh, here we go.
Where am I getting 13% from?
Well, if you
tell us about John Barnes.
Yeah, there you go. If Dean knew his football and whipped off his cap, he might be able to, absorb a little bit more knowledge about football. Big up Paul Scholes. But what's it called? What I'm trying to say is this year is United haven't won in the league in the Emirates.
You're dirty.
United haven't won the league in the Emirates, I think, since 17, in the FA Cup 19. But bar that, it's been a minute since United's had a good result against Arsenal in 2 years since Old Trafford when we beat them 3-1.
Yeah, Cass was telling me the other day, we nearly, I was like, really?
We gave them,
no, but we gave them, we nearly. I was like, you keep saying nearly,
I suppose, and put them.
Nearly's crazy, though.
But we didn't.
Yeah, you man used to say nearly.
At the
Remember
end,
that?
you know what I mean? Like certain decisions. So that's why I say United have a very low percentage, but only the percentage there is that Rashford does get goals against Arsenal. I suppose some of these players are in a bit of goal scoring form. Ahmad's on fire. Don't you dare. Oh, what's it called? No, we don't. He's getting as much as Jack Grealish.
I'm looking forward to seeing Anthony at left back, like you'd said, Cass. You said that it was going to be special.
You're not going to play
left back.
You trust him though. You trust him to do the defensive work. Do you trust him?
But that's all he's good at. That's all he's good at. So yeah,
he's good at spinning.
No, but think about it though. Yeah, Saka is going to demolish him.
Yeah, but it don't matter who goes right wing back. It doesn't matter who goes left wing back. Saka's demolishing him anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter whether it's the low, it's going to take him on the inside.
Saka's in at the moment as well.
Why is everyone forgetting like Snow Bunny Rashford? You got Rashford the milkman. Like we're talking, this Rashford ain't back. Why are we not acting like Grace from Love Island hasn't saved Man United?
Hold on.
Expand, Mont. Go on.
Is that
wait, Faze, you didn't know. Wait, you didn't know.
Is that
no, you enlighten me how Rashford's going to win the game for Man U, please.
You're talking to the Snow Bunny King, by the way.
Let's not put the boat out in it. I'm going to go that far. But as I keep having to mention this, Rashford dating a new Snow Bunny. And listen, I'm not really a milkman like that. But listen, I can give good milk credit.
You're saying even Mums is even his Mums is accepted it now.
That's the blue lid milk, innit?
That's that green or my bucket. Ain't blue full fat or my
blue full fat.
Where we are, green.
You know, full fat in it. You know what I'm saying? But the bottom line is Rashford, when he's happy and has a Snow Bunny by his side, I'm talking 70 in Premier League.
Yeah, but his mums is not happy then. His mumsy will not be happy. She knows
the
this
last time
trouble.
Rashford,
She's bringing
the
him
last
trouble.
time Rashford, the last time Rashford was playing with low testosterone, he chopped the ball through Partey's legs, little flip-flap type of thing, and then smacked it outside of the box. I know they won that game 3-2. I know Arsenal won that game 3-2.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to.
It means because Saka
that was the Garnacho offside.
But it means this might not be the mowing. It could be that Rashford could give you guys that oomph, that X factor. You know,
it's gonna be a mowing.
But
Rashford ain't giving me no oomph.
But where do they play him?
Giving me no oomph.
How about this? I wouldn't even start
Rashford. Is a happy guy. I wouldn't start him.
What did Cass say?
I said I wouldn't start him. No,
you wouldn't start Rashford. Snow Bunny Rashford.
No, because one Rashford again. You lot don't understand. You have to listen to what Amorim says sometimes. It's about fitness and players being on the top of their game as much as possible. So for me, either United play a transition game or they try to take the game a little bit more to Arsenal, right? So it's either two ways. And you want to talk about progression and not the result, then let's see a bit more progression than just the result, right, of transition. Mm-hmm. So if that's going to be the case, then there might be some short-term pain for the time being until you establish that. You play, Højlund is obviously going to play. Do not pair Højlund and Rashford in the same team. It don't work. Not for me. I want Mount and Højlund because they press a lot more and I want to force Arsenal into a bit more mistakes and then Rashford can come on and maybe get the win.
Yeah, but let me tell you the problem. Let me tell you what the problem is with that, Kaz. Yeah, if you press with Mount and say Højlund and Mount
and Bruno,
but if they're in the 10 positions, then that means
whoever
Ugarte and Casemiro have to follow them.
But I wouldn't play. But the thing is, for me, I wouldn't play Casemiro tomorrow either. He's not my.
So who you playing in the midfield?
I'd rather play Bruno and Ugarte in the middle personally. I want to get up the field. I want to be a bit more progressive. I don't want to think about what Arsenal can do damage to me. I want to see what I can do to you lot. Does that make sense?
You think that's smart though?
No, it's not about being smart. It's about trying to establish something for United for once, rather than going for the result. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll take the result if need be. Yeah. But if you're going to act as a transitional team, then you're just nothing better than a Ten Hag team.
No, but you got what's the word? You got to consolidate.
No, I understand what Kaz is saying. I get what Kaz is trying to say. He's trying to say stamp your authority in terms of like your identity.
Trying to run before you can walk, bro. That's mad.
Yeah,
because you know what it is, yeah. You know, sorry to cut you, yeah. Because even what Dean's gonna say, yeah. Because you remember when we had Arteta and he had fucking Mustafi and Aubameyang and that, and he was 5 at the back, so he didn't have the team to play what he wanted to play. And when he got the players that could do it, he started to implement it a bit more. And I don't know if Man U have the players because Kobe Manu's going to be out. Lissandro, they got yellow.
I like that.
Manoir,
like that one.
Manoir, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean?
Manu. That's what we're calling him now. Kobe Manu. That's what we're calling him now. That's it.
Like I don't know if he has the because so far Amorim hasn't lost a game, has he?
At the moment, no.
So the new manager bounce is kind of there, and everything's still feeling good. So to kind of do that,
Yeah, but I think United can do both. I think United can press Arsenal and give them a good game and have another thing to think about. But then that doesn't mean you can't go more reserved and then play transition whilst bringing on the Rashfords and bringing on Xerxes for a bit more element of control still, where you can bring on a Casemiro to make sure it's more defensively solid at that. You can play it that way. Do you know what I mean? He kind of solved that with an Everton at half time, like by telling Xerxes, drop that little bit deeper and connect with the midfield. But Rashford, you got to play more inside and play more, obviously, with more dynamism with the wing backs. So like Ahmad did, he played more inside than on the wing, but he got a lot further up while Delo played a little bit further back. Just them little tweaks. You got to find out the relationships on the pitch, who works with who. Because if we go off of the performance, this is what I mean about people that watch football and who don't sometimes. And they see Rashford scored 2 goals and thinks he's on some scintillating form. But if you go off the performance of the whole game, he was brass.
Do
you know what I mean? Like,
well, ain't you scared of leaving your? Because you're going to play 3 at the back. Ain't you scared of leaving your 2 wide centre backs 1-on-1 with Martinelli?
Why would that be the case? I've got wing backs to do that job to help them out.
No, they'll play 5 at the back. It'll be 5 at the back.
That's if we push them back. But if they go for it, like Cassie's saying they should, they're
but that's where your two central midfielders and your wing backs got to know where to be and what to do. I naturally think the left side is going to be a little bit more reserved. And Delo's going to have to do a lot of selfless running. And that means Saka's going to have to be pushed back. This is why I want Ahmad to be pushed a little bit more further forward, as he has been doing, because I'm not really worried about Martinelli too much or Trossard or Calafiori compared to a Timber and a Saka.
Can I ask you a question, Cass? Tomorrow's game, what do you want to... Right, so obviously, this is a bit of a different game than, like, I think it was Everton you had at the weekend and a few others you're going to have in the next couple of weeks. Because you're playing an Arsenal team that currently are better than you, yeah, but it's still Arsenal, right? And you, man, like we always get told, Arsenal, Man United rivalry is different. So do you want a win or do you want to win by any means? Or do you want to see Amorim stamp his, I'm not going to say authority, stamp his game plan on the team?
Yeah, I want to see him stamp his game plan.
So you don't care if you get beat?
Yeah, I don't care if I get beat. I think United fans need to be prepared for that. Like, the thing is, I care about losing to Arsenal at the same time. I mean, if Liverpool lose, I certainly wouldn't give a shit. Take some 3 points. Go on. Why not?
Same at this point.
But for me, like, we need to see something going forward. We ain't seen coaching since Louis van Gaal. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't complain about seeing a result. I'm not gonna sit there and start saying, "Oh, we didn't see nothing. You absolutely useless bastard" or something like that. But at the same time, I want to see the idea continue. That's it.
I think a win against Arsenal with the style of football that isn't his own could potentially be a bad move because you might have seen it in the past with different managers. Where all of a sudden the manager goes, it's what happened with, if we're truthful, it's what happened with Eric Ten Hag and that fucking Carabao Cup. Fuck it, I won something. Might as well just not have a style of football. Might as well just do whatever is on the day.
And in interviews, even recently, if you go check his last one, BBC, like he's just even then he's the whole opposite of Ten Hag. He says, I'm not going to tell fans what they want to hear, the more popular option. I'm doing what I want to do. Yeah. Simple as that. Yeah, and he's got hair. That's the way it is for me. But we could literally end Arsenal's whole title hopes in one and literally be the reason why they've found it.
No, I hope to end it before. Don't forget, we've been out the title race for like 3 weeks now, isn't it? Don't forget.
But I don't know about this whole title race thing. Where I am with it now, is like
it's not over till it's over.
I personally think, as far as and that's what I'm saying. My opinion right now, is I personally can't see anyone but Liverpool winning this title race. Yeah, I guess it's what is a title race. Do I think that Arsenal will keep pushing them and like until it's mathematically not possible? Yeah. Do I think that? I don't think Liverpool are going to go unbeaten this season, by the way, and I do think Arsenal can put a run together. It's just, I guess, for me, like the question: are Chelsea in it? Chelsea 100% are in a title race.
No, there's Arsenal, 2/3 of the season left. There's 2 whole thirds. Like we've just had 13 games. There's 2 whole thirds left.
2 draws.
Yeah, but at the same time,
you also said
Liverpool losing many.
You also said Man City were going to get something at Anfield. And how did that go? Did that turn out?
No, you lot slaughtered them. You should have been 6-7.
I told you, bro. I told you.
You lot done your
job. By the way, can I just... I've been very wrong.
You prove your point.
I'll just take this one for the chat because I know the chat want to hear me say this. I've been very fucking wrong over the last, well, maybe not. I haven't been that wrong over the last 3 weeks, but over the last probably 3 months, I've been mad wrong. And I'm just putting my hands up and saying I'm wrong. We ain't doing no 4P.
You're wrong, but it's like lightning striking though, because what you've said is based off history and what's happened. It makes sense. Like, do you get what I mean? And he was saying
it coming though. In hindsight, I should have seen it coming.
Nah, man, you've won 7 of the last fucking 8.
Nah, but bro, the age of the midfield, I should have seen that coming. Took our eyes off the ball, innit? Like,
no, but I didn't think. I thought he was gonna play like Savio, Doku, like, and then even play Grealish in the 10. I thought he was gonna go play for wing play.
Well, hopefully he's gonna do that now. That's one of the
Grealish in the 10. Do you know who Pep is?
Did you see Doku?
Nah, bro, but Pep has come out. Pep has now come out and said, bro, Pep has come out and said it at last. Said maybe I need to start playing Grealish. Bro, it's the most sensible thing. If you look
what
at,
did he say?
He's come out and said maybe I need to start playing City in the middle of the park because Grealish in the middle of the park because I can't remember the exact reasons, but it's exactly what we've been saying. If you look at it, we need legs. Well, Grealish has got them, and I don't mean his calves, right? And also, like,
and he's clever.
At times, he can pick up the ball when that defense needs some pressure taken off of it. He can pick up the ball, drive with it. Like
that is some of the worst managing. Like apart from Pep's brilliance that we all know over the years, yeah. To not consider Grealish in the 10 for this long and seeing that he has 1 assist and one no goals and 1 assist in 2024 for Man City is an absolute.
I will throw a caveat in there, right? Because so we've had conversations with Grealish's brother at games and whatever, yeah. And when we were in Athens and spoke to him about like we'd love to see Grealish in a 10 or 8 role, and he said Jack would love that. Me and my dad would love to see that, but Pep's not keen on it, right? I think maybe this season he might have considered it sooner, but I've said this on shows before. There's been other shit going on with Grealish. That's why Grealish hasn't been on the bench, hasn't been playing. Like Pep and him have had their situation. But now, like, for me,
wait until 5 losses in a row and you man out the title race.
Bro, it's what it is.
Certain times, listen,
Pep's
you know,
Pep's got it wrong. 100%.
When certain players, I'm not saying to allow certain things, but sometimes you got to drop the ball and do what you need to do to win in certain occasions where it's before it gets to DEFCON 5. Because right now it's tactical nuke. It's over. That's where man are at right
there's
now.
Been barriers,
but that's the one thing. Sure.
But Monts, that is the one thing we do know.
This, man.
Nah, but that's the one thing we do know with Pep. That Pep is, if you take our first season as a prime example, our first season under Pep was not good. And there was times there where maybe he should have changed things, but he didn't. We know he's stubborn. He's that one guy that probably won't do that. But to hear him say...
Brought back Gundogan to play in he brought back... I understand. Listen, we know Bob was the player who was going to play there. But the second that happened...
I think Bob was going to play on the wing, you know?
Yeah, he was going to play
I don't know. Well, he fancied Gundogan.
He loved him, man.
He fancied Gundogan with cataracts over Jack Grealish to play in the 10.
This is
crazy. Bro, do you know what? There's one thing.
You know, we're talking about Pep though, like one of the greatest managers ever.
But this is the thing. This is where for me right now,
you can still
I can't believe this.
Nah, he does still. But FaZe, he still does deserve some criticism. Where I am right now is I know where we are right now, yeah, and I'm saying this season with this squad, and even if we bring in some players in January, like. It is what it is. I'm still very comfortable that next season we will be challenging again because I know that with this manager and with, yes, some money again to go and rebuild, because what's come out this week is that City always planned on rebuilding next summer. Yeah.
You think the title done for you this season? You think the title done for you this season?
Well, and it's not just about points. It's about I know where this team is at the moment. Pep pretty much said it in his press conference today. He got asked
who
about.
Who do you think is in the title race this season then? If City are out of it,
bro, I think Liverpool are winning it. But who's going to push in the furthest? Arsenal or Chelsea? It's not City, bro.
You're definitely going to finish above Chelsea.
Bro, go and watch Pep's press conference from today. It's only about 6 minutes long, yeah? He gets asked, he said, look, I know every season you like to list all the teams that mathematically might be in a title race. Are you and Nottingham Forest still in the title race? And Pep said, look, I cannot be thinking about a title at this point. He goes, I know my team. I know when we've got momentum. I know where everyone's mind is. I know where everyone's confidence is. Right now, where this team and this squad is, all I can focus on is our next game. And that's the truth. Like at the moment, if all of a sudden we put a run together of 8-9, right, we've got
Forest at home,
Palace away, I think United at home,
I'll give you
Villa away, right?
Then Everton at home.
And then Everton at home. I think then Leicester away,
West Ham.
Then West Ham at home, right? If we can win
all of them,
all bar one, right? I'll drop points to one of them, yeah? Bro, we can, based on Manchester City of last season, based on what I've seen of the last 7 or 8 games, I'm not looking at fucking Palace away going guaranteed 3 points. I'm not looking at Man United at home going guaranteed. Usually I would. I'm not. That's just where we are at the moment, yeah? Like, if we do win all of them and I see Liverpool maybe drop some points during that period, I'll be here going, do you know what? Maybe. And Pep will probably be going, do you know what? Maybe. But at the moment, we've just have to beat Forest.
The issue is,
home.
That's
all we have to do.
The issue is, while the gap is so huge between City and Liverpool now, what is it? How many points?
Liverpool gone.
It's 11, isn't it?
11 points. So it's 11 points.
I stopped counting.
Even if that, you're
it's only 3 more than what you usually say you should have.
You're hoping that Liverpool get
I said 12. It needs to be 12.
You're hoping that Liverpool get 3 losses and
that's
a draw there. And that's the only... And the issue is right now, we can talk about hindsight, which is the new buzzword of Klopp and whatnot. But at the moment, we can only go off what we've only recently seen.
Yeah,
no one can see Liverpool dropping as much.
And that's the thing.
The only one that do is Arsenal fans, and that's based off hopium.
But it's not just even the thing is, it's not even just looking.
I don't see it.
It's not just looking at that. There's 3 things you have to look at. Firstly, our form. Secondly, Liverpool's form. And thirdly, the teams we're playing as well. Because I can't go, oh, yeah, well, if we get our form back to our best, we're going to roll over X, Y, Z. United is still a derby, right? With a manager that maybe has a bit of a master plan against us now. It's only 1 game, but it is what it is. So, look, we just have to take Forest. But we're playing a team right now, and every team we play, the first thing the manager will be saying to them is, these men are fragile. Right, remember that these men are fragile. Yeah, so straight away, Forest are coming to the Etihad with a bounce that they've never come to the Etihad with before because they know they're going up against a City team that are fragile to counters, and they've got Alanga and fucking Hudson-Odoi.
More than that,
bro. Luckily,
Chris Wood
supports City, so hopefully he won't score. Give him a.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Do you remember that? No, do you remember that?
Yeah, last season. Can you not remember last season where he kept missing bare chances against us in one of the last games of the season?
Like everything. It was
hit the bar and all that.
Oh, it was horrendous. It was I think it was at the City ground, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I was there. They should have won that game. To be fair, they should have.
Even Son was missing sitters against you, fucking lot. So why not? But do you feel like teams are trying against you more this season?
Yeah,
than they were in previous years?
This is the thing as well. Away from our midfield, like, and away from the last 7 games. In truthful, if we go back and look at games
crazy.
Crazy.
What's that?
We got an LGBT chat coming on here. This is crazy.
Well, shout out to the Ipswich Don. Sorry, other people that I run never a foul with, but shout out to the.
What?
Sorry, I saw another one in the
Anyway, shout out to the Ipswich captain. That's all I'm going to say. But shout out to my guy. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, even before our run of 7 games where we've lost and been shit. If in truthful, if we go back to like Brentford at home, Fulham at home, where we were conceding,
it was Fulham,
bro, all of that, it's like all of a sudden this season, it just shows you managers actually pay attention to the age of the squad, what's missing. And all of a sudden this season, from the start, teams have been going, do you know what? Take it to them. Because if you take it to City and you're good in transitions, that's where you get something against us. So
it's taken 6 years to get to that point.
Bro,
do you know what I mean? Where's the last 2 fucking years?
This,
bro, last year
it's taken a while to get to that.
Teams were resting players against City last year.
Yeah,
Emery and them were resting players. I'm like, you fucking cunts.
It's
like,
always been mad, bro. It's always been mad because there's always been like. And I'm pretty certain this is before Pep. You could go to Pellegrini era. There's always been blueprints, of teams coming to Manchester City, parking the bus, and then when they counter, fucking hitting us hard on the counter and making it count and getting results. It's always been a thing, but it's like it's all of a sudden taken people.
You just saw it, innit?
What?
We
Go
got
on.
Wood. We got Wood versus Pusa, innit?
What?
This is crazy.
Bro, I'm calling him. Bro, it's SP now.
It's crazy.
The positive news is I spoke to LB about this yesterday and said on our channel, because it's rivals, his SP is getting pelters, yeah? And he said, oh, no, the City fans are giving him pelters as well. I feel for him, man. I feel
He's
for
gonna
him.
get the Wood.
He should have changed his name before he started, man. Should have changed his name.
I don't know what.
Bro, just
confidence
call himself Simpson, innit? Fuck it.
Yeah, man.
So sorry, mum or dad, but I'm taking the other one's name. Sorry, but
it's that.
I'm in the limelight. It's not that.
So a lot of make or break fixtures, I reckon, for this week.
They said stop being a pussy.
You could even say, I know Liverpool's got Newcastle in it, right? So, and you could say even Newcastle will be a make or break game for Eddie Howe. There's a lot of critiques out from at the moment.
Apparently, we did a watch along for it, but I heard the other day, apparently, apart from their goal, they didn't have any shots.
Oh my God, I think so.
They were bad. They were really
awful.
fucking bad.
So even
I need this because there's one player at Newcastle that I wanted in the summer. And right now, I need City to break the fucking bank. Absolutely break the bank. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Nah, man.
Nah, bro, listen. Let me give you my reasoning. And I've said it also. Firstly,
twice the player he is,
bro, great.
Yeah,
but can he do the 6 role?
There you go.
Right, that's the thing. Bruno, can do the 6 role and he can ping ball and he can spray the ball. Bro, we need erratic. I want someone that's erratic. I want someone that cares right now. Like, honestly, for me, he's Premier League proven. I know he's not having
It was going to cost 100 million as well.
That's fine. Right. The board has to hold that. The board fucked up in the summer by not doing that. The board have had 2 windows and not done anything.
No, they would have got Paqueta, but if it weren't for
Can Paqueta play the 6? People keep telling me about all these names like we're being linked with. I don't give a shit. Go and get me a 6. Like, I don't want to hear even Frimpong. Why are we talking about a fucking fullback here that plays most of his game further up the pitch? Bring me a fucking 6.
You read this?
Yeah, like bring me a 6. Then after we've got the 6, we can look at what else we need. With Bruno, he's Premier League proven. We don't need someone. And Adam Wharton, great player, but are we really going to go and buy a player that comes in January and we as a fan base expect him to change our whole season at the age of 20 years old? It's not fair. We need someone proven, and unfortunately, I'd love to say go and throw 180 million at Chelsea for Caicedo, but that ain't fucking happening. So
apparently, according to
180
Athletic,
million. You're going to need more than that.
Exactly.
Pep is no longer answering his phone as unreachable. He's often stuck in his office thinking about how to get out of this crisis.
Yep. He said that himself.
Probably.
That's mental. Yeah, man.
I'm not mad at that.
Do you lot reckon that they get out of this crisis versus Forest, Dean?
City.
That's touching.
I reckon they'll beat Forest. Whether they get out of the crisis, I don't know, but I reckon they'll beat Forest.
What, drop against Palace?
You don't know.
Right why not? It's an away game.
You don't know Man City right now. You don't know.
The difference between home and away as well. I think we beat Forest. We must. We fucking must.
I think they're tailor-made the way they play against City. But do you actually, here's one.
Yeah, they are.
Do you reckon that City, not City, Pep maybe changes his style a little bit? I mean, if he's trying to think of ways, you don't think of the same formations and stuff. You think of ways to how you alter it.
He's not changing. If he didn't change it at Liverpool away, he's not going to change it.
Yeah, but you wouldn't. Why would you experiment against Liverpool? That's not probably.
I hear it. I honestly feel that the Liverpool game was almost one step too far, and I don't even think the players, Pep, or anyone, or our fan base, we weren't going into that thinking we were going to get much out of it. So I think it was almost like this is damage limitation, and then we draw a line under everything that has been fucking going on, and we start again against Forest.
But it's very rare though that you go into a City game when everyone kind of feels like Liverpool should win, and it pans out exactly how you thought it would against City.
No, it didn't for me. Well, I'm glad that we only conceded.
It was worse than I thought. It should have been 7-0 or 7-1 maybe.
I hear it, but we didn't concede more than 2 goals. I thought we were going to concede a lot more, so I'm not mad.
No, but they hit the post. I
hear it.
Salah missed a complete and utter one-on-one.
No, I hear it, but if we're doing what ifs, then you nearly won the league last season, but you didn't.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That should have been
Daps, come on, you're better than that, mate.
Nah, you know what? Yeah, I'm a gooner. Yeah.
Van Dijk had a header.
No, hold on. Sorry.
But his other header, where he went
I'm
just
a
wide,
goal.
was a clear
Hold on. You know he's dead. Get off of him. He's dead. Because we've been here for a while.
That's like
speaking.
he's dead.
Yeah, like,
already dead.
I've even referred to you as fucking face when I want to call you chinks. But after that one, I'm not defending you no more.
No, but you know what it is though, because we were talking about Arsenal that year, and then you don't even remember. Yeah, Monts was like, "Oh, but this happened," and he's thrown it back to City. Like you lot have been here having a go at Pep and just slewing City for this whole stream. Like we've tried to move the subject, and you've drawn it back. So him swinging back about what if you won the league? It's about fucking time, because I've been sitting here watching you like this abuse him for how long? Hey, we're your friends here, lads.
Bro, you need to watch Saturday night or Sunday shows if you think this is abuse. This
started about the Arsenal and Man United game, and they've got you here defending City. Like you don't even.
It's in the title.
But there's no defending us. Like it's to the point now where all I have to do is get these little cheap shots. It's shit because I can sense myself ready to go, well, you lot never won a treble. And I just feel like fucking all those fan bases that I never wanted to be like, where I'm going, I remember the days where we did fuck off.
When he's doing all of this, again, early signs when your manager's letting us know about his
he's rattled, bro. But Monts, like I said, look at his face. I can't tell you he's not rattled. Bro, man was slicing up his own face like he was Shredder.
We all want to find a way to beat Pep, innit? And we all had enough of him, innit? That's what it is.
He's coming back. Bro, don't get it twisted.
This should have been last year when Arsenal were going for the title. This is actually the bit when
I know this. Bro, you got to catch a break. There is the truth of the matter. You man can't catch a fucking break. Yeah, right. You man cannot catch a break. You lot, it's killing you lot, innit? You're like, what? Why not last
season? They have to have a little blip. Yeah, it had to be this one in particular, innit? While Liverpool decided, yeah, you know what, Klopp's gone. You know, it's like the old head teacher. Now we can all act up.
So you know what? Yeah, quick question. Yeah, so considering we all a few weeks ago were slandering Arteta about Slots walked in and done it in 10 games and fixed everything and won the World Cup. Yeah. Are we allowed to have a? Are we allowed to have a?
That's too cheeky. Don't say that word.
Sorry.
That's hilarious.
Are we allowed to? Crazy. Are we allowed to put that same argument and think what the fuck has Klopp been doing with this same team? If Slots walked in and just huddled it together perfectly.
Yeah.
I said this like 10 streams ago, fam.
No, not really. As I said, and the difference is that what Slot has done, we need to give Klopp credit as well for building a team that can still compete. So as much as we say
not doing a Fergie and leaving them fucked.
Yeah, like we know that Klopp done amazing, but we also know that Klopp could have won more. Like that is for me.
Do you know what as well? I feel you have to split Klopp. There's two Klopps. There's Klopp the coach, yeah, and then there's Klopp when he decided that he wanted to be more than a coach, and that was when you got rid of Edwards and Klopp wanted to be more involved, and that was like, bro, this season, if we're being real, I said this to Cass earlier, yeah, Monts, you've been about for the last season and a half, 2 seasons. I'm gonna say Don, but there's many other Chelsea fans, that have been proper when we've been trying to cook players, they've been saying it's not the players, it's the manager, right? And all of a sudden, Maresca's come in, and it's kind of like, there is a bit of truth in this. Slots coming at Liverpool, there is a bit of truth in this. There's one, and bro, it kind of is showing, how important a good manager is. Like that, managers coming in and lifting teams.
Bro, I think with that as well, though. Even you're gone. Even with that as well, with the Klopp and Slot thing, I feel like we can go at them and say, it looks bad on Klopp and you got Slot doing this, but that's between 2 managers. The actual thing is the Liverpool fans don't really care because they're both their managers. They just show their recruitment good.
Yeah, thanks.
Like they're not. That's two Liverpool managers going head to head. That's what you want to be in as a team, innit?
Yeah, and the thing is, there is
you know what is?
There's truth to it, though. There is truth to it.
There's certain managers you can look at and go, cool, they done what they did. But I feel like we never give credit for managers for maintaining what, because a lot of managers are almost out of their depth and drown, and they're out of their depth. I think it was a good pass on. Remember, this doesn't mean it's going to last forever. Slot could fall off next year. We've seen it with Ten Hag. Like, it can happen, but as it stands, the job
that's
the
mad.
job is. I'm not saying it
you're
will happen.
Comparing the start, no, bro. The fact you're comparing the slots slots made.
No. I'm
Ten Hag made is wild.
Ten Hag started well.
No.
Not this well.
I'm saying Ten Hag started well. My point is that if the big guns leave next season, that's still going to be an even bigger test for the new manager. I'm just saying that if it wasn't for Arnie Slot, Gravenberch would be playing in Turkey right now.
Can I
He'd be there with Undombele and that, bro.
So not only that as well, one thing we're also underestimating is how you can manage big players that are on the last year of their contract, because he's got to still deal with that stuff.
Facts, massive facts on that.
Media, every title is about Salah. Salah's coming out talking to media.
His recent comments are funny.
If you deep it,
you see it.
The way he has managed Trent this season,
it's brilliant.
Bro, because remember when he first pulled Trent off and Trent threw his toys out the pram. Next game.
Even the first, you have to remember the first game of the season, he took out Kwanzaa,
he pulled him off again.
Yeah.
He hooked him.
Like, he showed straight away that, listen, I'll take you out and bring you in. Like, he showed straight away. Just because he's a quiet manager doesn't mean he's not ruthless and he's ready for the war.
But even if you look at the small details of how he's gone about it, because if Ten Hag was pulling a man, I can't remember, Cass, you watch United more than me. When Ten Hag would sub a man, I'd never really see much conversation as the man's going to the to the bench. Yeah, it would just be Ten Hag would be like, "You're coming off, and I've made the decision." Whereas with Slot, he's had, like, you can see he's communicating with the player as they're coming off the pitch.
His man management.
His man management is levels. Like, it really 100%. Is. I can't lie.
I would say so. But I'm gonna add this. So they're losing a couple big players, whether they like it or not. They just can't accept it yet. Just
about a couple again, hopium, but still.
Who's this Cass?
Do you know? I reckon Salah goes. I think Trent goes.
I don't know. I think
in other words, please, he's praying, please.
I think the whole thing is with Liverpool.
But I can say you're saying, please, hopefully you.
But I think it's a puzzle. I think it always has been a puzzle. Yeah, as far as that. Edwards has a pot of money, and he has said, right, the pot of money is, let's say 500 bags a week, and there's 3 players that need new contracts, and he knows out of that pot of money, I can only afford 2 of you, and it's trying to work out which one of you fuckers is definitely going, and that's where if you deep, last summer, they offered Trent a new contract with captain's armband, apparently, from this summer coming up, probably because at that point they thought Van Dijk. But Monts and Dean, question for you: if you win the league this season, and if you win the Champions League this season,
oh my god,
do you think, or ultimately, if you win, do you think that pushes those 3 players further away or brings them further back in?
I think winning a major is definitely a perfect way to kind of see off your Liverpool career. So I understand that side of it. But I think also it's about, if they want to keep on winning, how many years do they have left at the top? And it depends on who comes in for them. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it's just PSG, if it's PSG coming in for Salah, like, obviously that's been rubbished off, but that's what the rumors were in it. I don't think it's like, oh yeah, it's a PSG thing, because you don't look at PSG and go, if it's Real Madrid, which is why the Trent thing has so much mystery around what's going on, then you can understand it, because that's where you go to
etch
yourself in history.
Is there anything on Van Dijk?
Nah, not at the moment.
Van Dijk will stay.
I look at it like this. I expect Liverpool to have a drop off next season, anyways. Naturally, only not because of them.
I'll be real. You man said this last year.
Once your hat's on too tight, relax. What's it called? Yeah,
you're not wearing a hat today.
Oh, what? Can we talk to the king like that?
So, anyways,
it's crazy to me.
Anyways, why I say that, not because of Liverpool, is because I expect Man City to be a lot in better shape. I expect a lot of these top teams to be in better shape. That's
Say Man United. We all know you want it.
No, I expect Man United to be in better shape.
No, I agree with him.
But the same way we said Man United capitalized on Liverpool and Chelsea being poor, why can we not say the same for other teams as well? Because right now, I think a lot of teams are trying to go through their rebuild of trying to finalize it. Chelsea be a lot better.
We're
I think
in a
United
rebuild.
will. I think.
Fuck off, Mons.
See the fact? No, you're right. No,
manager?
You've been in a rebuild for 8 years, apparently. I swear down.
I'm going to agree with you. I think you are actually in some sort of capacity of a rebuild because you're still deciding on what direction
Klopp
to
signed
go.
his new contract 2 years ago to see through this rebuild. What is going on? Literally, go and Google it.
Why I say this, like, for me, it's not. I'm not trying to predict that they won't even win a league. I just said a sort of drop off, not a major one, not like a capitulation type beat. I just reckon teams, the more top sides get that much better, and it will start shaping out that little bit. I don't expect.
Depends, bro.
Someone
if just Salah goes,
like Old Trafford again or whatever. Like, I don't expect all of them.
If it is just Salah that goes, and I think it might just be Salah that goes. If I'm being honest, right?
No, man, don't see Spurs. I don't care about Spurs.
Just because if they win the league and win the Champions League, they're going to have the P to probably afford. They probably already have it, but I think Van Dijk and Trent, if they keep those two and just need to replace Salah and they recruit correctly, I don't think there's much of a drop off.
If it's not Kudus, I don't see any other man that can breathe.
No
one can replace Salah.
There will be a drop off.
No one can replace Salah. No one can replace Salah right now. But I just think you've got to get someone that's Prem proven. And if it's not Kudus, I don't know who else would be, because someone that can actually assist crazy and get goals.
I hear it.
That's a bit more athletic. You could say he's probably a bit faster than Salah as well, just now because of his youth. It's probably Kudus. He just fits that team to a T.
Yeah.
All right, that guy's fake.
I think he knows. I need him for the
inside 10. I need him for the inside.
Nah, bro, you ain't getting him. I think he is one of them ones where he already knows Liverpool are going to want him, and I wouldn't
him and
even be
Omar
surprised
Mamush, man. The guy in Liverpool, man. The guy in Liverpool. Some way they're going to shape way of form it. Nunes, I don't see him staying beyond the years. If Salah goes, they'll go.
Do it.
We should go get Bukayo Saka. To be fair, I agree in the chat.
Do people still do this? Because I remember when there used to be people saying City need to go and get Saka. I'd be like, do you think this guy's ever leaving fucking us?
Strengthen us.
Well, do you know how much? Honestly, as a real question, how much do you think Saka would cost?
At least 250. At least 250.
Yeah, you have to be real.
150, 140.
Yeah, you have to be real.
150.
No
way.
Bro, you have to take away. You have to take away his football abilities. Football ability is unreal, but you also have to be real. Yeah, this guy and his marketing as an Arsenal fan, is levels. Like this guy is worth the money for Arsenal.
It'll be 250. It'll be 250.
And furthermore, if any Premier League club managed to take him off of Arsenal, the fucking like the marketingness of that as well would be insane. It's going to cost.
Van Persie.
Yeah, but bro,
Van Persie was going on more or less on a free, isn't it? That's different.
Yeah, Van Persie won't sack his age.
I'm
saying man in the chat saying 120. Who just figures selling Saka for 120? What's wrong with this guy?
Bro, and as for his wage, as for his wage, because to tempt him away from Arsenal, you're going to have to be offering him some serious bag for him to win the league.
You got to pay him the highest paid.
Yeah, I can't see. Nah, he ain't leaving Arsenal.
My only way of thinking is like, if Salah goes, they got to chip like who gets all the goals that he gets. But the same way, the thing is though, I think it's easy cop out because we said the same thing about Harry Kane, and all of a sudden there's a little tweak and they're still scoring bare goals. Do you know what I mean? For Tottenham. So the same way, it's like, we said the same thing about Gundo when he left at that time and Mahrez. And then before you know it, they score bare goals. Like, do you know what I mean? There's always ways of tweaking it, I suppose. It'll be difficult though. But I reckon other players step up and get a bit more GA, maybe. Maybe if Diaz stays, you might get more.
It has to be that.
Has to be players that step up.
You can't replace Salah.
Did Salah hit the ground running for you, man?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yes. His first season was nuts. His first season was the most
goals for the Premier League record.
His first season was his best season.
Imagine that record got broken, though, innit?
Yeah, exactly. And, bro,
always got saying.
And Salah right now is
if I don't say something, you're moaning at me. If I say something.
And Salah's performing better statistically than he was that season. I don't listen.
Yeah. You're starting tomorrow, if this is true. I don't know how true it is.
It looks short out.
Crazy. First game back against Arsenal away. That's mad.
All right, lend me euros. I need you to rise, my bro.
I don't know how true that is because I saw one thing.
He might play Maguire.
He could.
Nah, I can't see Amorim ever playing Maguire. You know,
he just come back from injury, really. But then again, so is Euro, so maybe
Euro can't start, man.
I just run it. I don't care at this point. Maybe put the low there and put Malacia left centre back or something. I don't
That's what
know,
I'm
bro.
saying. There's so many unknowns. I'm not really
Yeah.
feeling this game, bro. There's just too many unknowns.
Ooh.
What are you saying?
I'm not feeling it.
Were you nervous? Yeah.
What are you
Yeah,
saying?
a little bit. I'm not feeling this game. I don't like.
I hear it. I'm worried about the
You're at
derby
home,
as well.
bro, to Man United. Are you crazy?
This is where now I say, if you're gonna do that, put Mazraoui left centre back. I need him to lock up Saka again. Do you know what I mean? Like again. What do you mean? He done it before. He done it last season.
A few people have locked up Saka. Let's be real. A few have.
Cucurella. When Saka played against Cucurella, they say Cucurella locked him up. Cucurella was on a yellow card and should have been second. He should have had maybe a second yellow. He didn't get Stop. You can't lock him up.
Mazraoui went left back and kept him quiet. Stop it.
This one time at Bandcamp.
Play him left back tomorrow. See what happens.
One time at Bandcamp. This one time at Bandcamp.
Play him left back tomorrow. See what happens.
Hey, sorry. That's caught me off guard. That's your man.
He's gone.
I won't say the next line.
By the way, people, 650 odd in the house. Smash the likes if you haven't done so. This stream isn't resuming until I see 250 likes.
and
Because this is embarrassing.
I like the way we've got the two logos. It's really
What logos?
You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Where are you lot, bruv?
That's all right. It looks kind of.
They're doing their own thing.
Sorry. I had to compose myself there. Sorry.
No, Monts is a he's a troll, man. You know
what have I done?
Not saying nothing.
What have I done?
I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen Mont smile so much. Every stream I turn on.
What have I done? Wait, what did I do?
Monts, you've done nothing wrong.
He's done bare things wrong.
He's been brilliant. Leave Monts alone.
Word. Hashtag leave Monts alone, man.
Leave Monts alone. Hashtag that.
He's just a chill guy.
Yeah, can someone explain
I'm
this?
just a chill guy. I'm just a chill guy who needs my ale.
Well, I've just seen City using this fucking chill guy crap as well now.
Wait, what does this mean by the chill guy thing?
Who is he? Who is this?
Listen, Kaz, if you're not a chill guy, then you wouldn't understand. But
well, City have started using it now as well. I can't fucking.
Can someone explain where?
It's like Hey Arnold to me.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought at first.
Do you know who the original?
Recess in that. Recess in that.
What's the actor's name, bro? Where he's like this and you can't see his neck. Oh, what's his name? Someone in the chat will know, bro.
Who? No neck.
Oh, Danny DeVito.
Oh man,
Danny DeVito doesn't have a neck. You're right.
What? There's bare big uns out there that can't see their own neck. They got about 5 of them.
They're big uns, you know.
Yeah, can't really say the other word in case they want to get
fat.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I'm plural.
Anyway, what are we talking? Where's this conversation going?
So can someone explain this chill thing?
Yeah, the chill. Who is he, Monts? This guy that fucking.
I'm trying to find it now. I'm trying to find it.
I know who he is, but what's it about? Like, I've seen you use it, Roms use it, Matisse use it, and now Man City's actual fucking club account are using it, saying Pep's just a chill guy at the Etihad or something.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Well, it's some weird cartoon that looks like Hey Arnold.
I hate all of these.
Looks like that. I know you're talking about that cartoon character.
Yes,
like
you've seen him. Monts use him on thumbnails and that.
Yeah.
Oh, the Hey Arthur thing.
I've seen everyone's using it now.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway.
anyways, other than that, does anyone got anything to shout out?
It's gonna annoy me that I can't.
Shout out to City. Go and get a fucking result by any means. Otherwise,
what's his name?
Shout out to Arnie Slot, man. Shout him out, man.
And
Shout out to Never a Foul.
And John Barnes.
We always
oh my gosh. Yeah, it's Kevin James. It's Kevin James.
Kevin James.
Has anyone seen that picture of Kevin James?
This is.
I only know who Kevin James is. How about that?
Man, Kaz, I cannot.
It needs to have been something a bit more punched than that.
Yeah, in it, like, you know, Kevin James. No,
bro. The long way.
Bro, when you lot see the picture, you'll know what I'm talking about, bro. Type in Kevin James meme.
But
how does he look like the fucking cartoon character?
No, but he's the original chill guy, bro. He's the original.
Oh, fuck me. I do remember him. Hold on. What was he in? He was chill. He was very chill.
Him and his wife, some program, I remember.
Yeah,
bro.
Bro, he's very chill, to be fair.
This is the original chill guy, bro.
Yeah, he was chill.
Yeah.
He was very chill. I'm not going to lie. He was very chill.
Yeah.
What was he in?
That's what I was trying to figure out, bro.
I can't remember his called.
I'll ask one question. Oh, Chinks is back. Hey.
Sorry, man. My daughter's mum phoned me, man. Nonsense.
Oh, bro, I know them ones, yeah. Fucking long.
Hey, let's talk about some nice football, bro. Keep this little girl in her chest.
Oh, you're gonna win tomorrow. You're gonna win tomorrow.
So what's the question?
Odegaard's playing in that.
What's the question?
Yeah, he'll play, man. He'll play.
Are you done with the question?
Someone's gonna ask
because I've got him on. No, man, on a real thing. I've got him on FPL. Please, I need this.
Oh, fuck your FPL, man. You can't, man. This guy pissing me off with that. Man.
I need that.
Yeah, that
I need this. And you see the underhand disrespect. Where his title challenges, and he's telling us we need your best players on the pitch from our imaginary fucking football league. Don't disrespect me like this. Don't disrespect me like this. Don't disrespect me to my face like this. You can't.
Cat is sad.